Hi everyone! Today I thought I would film a video I've been saying I'm going to film for a very long time, and that is kind of a body confidence type video. So you might have noticed from my videos I am plus sized, a bit overweight, that kind of thing, but I'm happy with the way I look right now. I've not always been. This is sort of more of a recent thing. I just kind of thought I'd talk about my feelings about it and kind of maybe some tippy type things, I don't know. Where did I put my notes? First of all, I wasn't big as a child. I was always kind of underweight, but then sort of puberty happened and I started putting on weight, more so sort of towards the end of high school. So I was a size 16 when I left school and I went to uni, and then I put on weight, like a lot of weight when I went to uni, kind of not instantly, sort of gradually. So in the last sort of 7 years I've gone up from like a 16 to, well, like a 20 on top and then like a 22, 24 on bottom. For Americans, a 20 is a 16. Yes. So that's sort of the kind of size I am now. It depends from store to store, but generally. And it's only in the last sort of year or so, maybe 2 years, I've kind of been much more comfortable with me. But I think that's less to do with physically and that's more to do with my brain. I think a lot of it is in the head, in your head. I think there's a lot of people who think all their problems will be fixed by losing weight, and they aren't. I was in a crappy relationship for 6 years. And I've been out of that relationship for a year and a bit, just over a year. And I think that was holding me back from liking me, and because I don't want to say the word abusive because what I went through is nothing compared to other women, but it was kind of putting me down. I never got compliments from him. I was made to kind of feel that I couldn't do any better and I had to stick with him because I had no other choice, sort of thing. You know, for example, I can't remember a time he ever complimented me. So I kind of felt a bit rubbish. But kind of towards the end of that relationship, and since I got out of it, like, I don't care. I don't care what other people think of me because they're not important. It's my body, and I'm the one who decides whether I like it or not. And now I'm in a, well, you know, you've met Alistair in other videos. He's lovely, and I'm so happy, and yeah. But that's kind of sort of my journey with it. I find that the clothes I wear make a difference. I've kind of learnt over the years what suits me, what I feel good in, and I think obviously that's sort of superficial, but it does help. If you're wearing clothes you like and that you feel confident, and they don't necessarily have to be, oh, they're right for your body shape, all that matters is you feel good in them. I mean, what I'm wearing today, which is like a high-waisted, kind of quite short skirt with a t-shirt tucked in, may not look the best on me, but I like wearing it because it's comfy, and yeah, that's what matters, is I'm comfortable in it. And it really shouldn't matter, as long as you're happy and you're healthy, it shouldn't matter what size you are, what you look like. You can be a size 4 or you can be a size 24, it does not matter, because yeah, as long as you're happy and healthy. Obviously I could do with being fitter, but I don't think that's anything to do with weight. I think people a lot thinner than me could also be fitter. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't have any, like, big health problem. Yeah, I don't have anything wrong with me. I mean, granted I haven't been to the doctors in a very long time, but I'm not, like, there's nothing stopping me from doing stuff other than I could do a bit more cardio. It's like, literally it. What else have I got written down here? More than anything, I find it's other people. Other people in my life, other people in the media, other people on the internet, whatever, that makes me it makes me feel bad for liking the way I look, because the world is so, like, geared towards you must look this way, and you don't have to look that way because everyone is beautiful. Doesn't matter what you look like. I'm going to find a quote real quick. When my stops filming, I'm going to find a quote and read it out because it's an excellent quote. It's by J.K. Rowling. Yeah, like, there are worse things in the world than being overweight or having bad skin or being short or being tall, or being underweight. Like, that is nothing in the long run. I'm really rambling. I don't know if I'm being concise here. Yeah, to me it's more other people's perceptions that are an issue rather than mine. Like, my mum makes me feel really bad for being confident and liking the way I look. Like, I should be ashamed of myself. Like, I should hide myself away. Like, I shouldn't wear tight clothes, or I shouldn't wear a short skirt, or I shouldn't go, no, yeah, I can kind of deal with this. Yeah, what you need, like, what's important is to focus on your good points. That might be looks, that might be personality. Doesn't matter. Just focus on what you like about you and put the rest of it to the back of your mind. That's what I do, because I do still have days where I look in the mirror and go, ugh, I'm disgusting, but I just don't think about it. If that makes sense. I mean, I was quite fit as a child. I did running, I did swimming, I did dancing, I did drama, I did horse riding, I did all those things. And then I kind of stopped them one by one. Eventually it was horse riding. So I had a horse till I was 16, and then he died, and that was kind of the last of the exercise that I did gone. And that's kind of when I started putting on weight properly. But yeah, I don't know. Everyone is different, and there is no ideal shape. There is no ideal person. It's because I don't think that these little skinny models look good in the clothes they model. I know that that's what it is, because they don't really have an influence on the shape. I like people like Christina Hendricks, or Nigella Lawson, or Kat Dennings. People like that are my kind of body idols. There's a quote by J.K. Rowling, and it is, "Fat is usually the first insult a girl throws at another girl when she wants to hurt her." I'm looking at the computer, that's why I'm looking down here. I mean, is fat really the worst thing a human being can be? Is fat worse than vindictive, jealous, shallow, vain, boring, or cruel? And it's not. Like, this, because you can change your physical outside. You can put makeup on, you can lose weight, you can get your hair cut. Inside, you are who you are, and mine might not be perfect, but I'm happy the way I am, and that's the important thing. I think that's what everyone should kind of aspire to, is being happy with who you are, because you're the only person who gets to judge you. Like, yeah. I have no idea if this made any sense or was in any way linear, or let's see what I wrote down. Yeah, I have a homework assignment for all of the people watching this, probably not very many, and that is to write down below 3 things that you like about yourself. Doesn't have to be physical things, it can be personality-wise things. My things are, my hair grows incredibly quickly. I'm blessed with not having that fat a face. And I have a stupidly good memory. Those are my 3 things I like about me. So yes, go down to the comments and write 3 things you like about yourself, and that's the things you should focus on, and not the bad things, because, you know, if you focus on bad things, then you'll just keep noticing bad things, and that's not really how life should be. Words are not my strong point. Yeah, but focus on the good things, because then you'll notice the good things. Yeah, and try as much as possible to surround yourself with positive people, because if you spend all your time with people who spend their days looking in mirrors and nitpicking at themselves and nitpicking at others, you know, that's not a good environment to be around. You need to be around positive people and think positive and learn that you're you, and yeah, losing weight probably won't solve the problem because as much as it could help you feel better, it's probably more you need to, in your head, change your perception of yourself rather than change the physical perception of yourself. That's the best way to go around it, really, isn't it? Probably. I mean, obviously I'm not a psychologist or a doctor or nothing. I'm just a person who talks with their mouth. So I hope I've helped someone with this video. It's quite therapeutic to talk about it because it's not generally something people talk about very much, is it really? I mean, occasionally with some friends I'll talk about it, but to actually sit down and write down stuff and say it out loud instead of thinking in your head is very different. So it was good to talk about this. I hope I can edit this into some sort of sense. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yes, leave 3 positive things about yourself in the comments, and yeah. So if you like this video, thumbs up and subscribe and check out my Instagram and all that jazz.